You don't give the easy tasks to Barbara. She always gets the harder ones, but she's a natural leader, and she has a very fine mind.
What I've seen is a woman who has a love for learning, but also learning with a purpose. She wants to bridge the gap between learning and life.
Barbara shares with my father fearlessness about speaking the truth, and that comes out. People need to hear the truth, and I think that facilitates a lot of progress in groups where maybe it's not so easy to always have to confront the truth.
Tikkun Olam, repair the world, to leave the world better than you found it. I think that's the basic principle and one that she operates on a daily basis. And I saw her do that with a program called the Diller Tikkun Olam program, a national program, which gives awards to young Jewish teens in this state of California and throughout America. We had an idea, but we had no idea how to implement it. Barbara took this on with such creativity and with such strong leadership, from figuring out, conceptualizing how to do it, to the flowers on the table at the luncheon that we gave for the honoree.
I see Barbara as really personifying the quality of critical thinking, which is something that's essential to children learning in a high school environment. She asks the right questions so that when she does make a commitment to something, she's committing into something that she believes in.
I like being around curious minds, and it wasn't at all like, well, who are you and tell me more about you. It was, what kind of science are you doing? What does it mean? How will this help the world? Watching that was powerful because she's not trained as a scientist. You know, she just has that interest, that excitement for new ideas, and you could see her perk up and engage the scientists. And it was fun to watch them perk up too. Richard and Barbara's gift, called the Rosenberg Institute, which is at Romberg-Tiburon Center. And it's a series of public lectures. The scientists and the students that are out there are just totally excited about how that support enables them to take their research into the public eye.
Barbara's role has been to encourage us to dream big and to give us the wherewithal to do that kind of dreaming. She isn't a mere check writer. She writes the next chapter of the school's history with everything that she does. Barbara is somebody who embodies the values of JCHS around empowering individuals, embracing a community, and enriching everything that she touches. Barbara's ensured both that we have a clarity of vision around Israel learning and that we have the tools necessary to bring that to our students.
Barbara supported a class at the Jewish Community High School on Israel education, Zionism and contemporary Israel. She not only put in her resources, she put herself into it. She was fully engaged.
My grandma had always talked about JCHS, and I looked, and it only took one tour. I made friends instantly on my first tour, and I only spent, I guess, 3 hours, a half a day here. And I really absolutely fell in love with it. As soon as I was done, I got in the car and I told my mom, that's it. Her vision of Jewish education is it should be both education. You should know your facts and your figures and your formulas and all that, but it should also be about teaching values and teaching how to be an upstanding citizen. The stuff that's really stuck with me, the most meaningful stuff, is the experiential education. And we go on journeys as a grade, and we have leadership opportunities, and there's student government, and all these opportunities for students to actually experience what it's like to have these values.
If you ask Barbara about something, she'll say, just do it. And she's that kind of person.
Her impact on the community is that she encourages every organization within the community to link itself to others, and nobody is standing alone when they're standing at Barbara's side.
To have Barbara on your side is just, you're really, really lucky.
Barbara has been a wonderful supporter and a wonderful friend.
She has a very big heart, She really cares about the future, teaching the right lessons and having people well armed to go off into the world, because then they'll push the world forward.